Hey you, yeah you. Are you a noob? A brokey? 1 FE to your name? In this video, I'm going to point out 5 huge mistakes every new player makes and how to avoid them. Stick around till the very end, you won't want to miss this.
Number 5.
Map optimization, loot filter, and map overlay. Are you wasting hours picking up useless loot and missing out on key items? New players often make the mistake of hoarding everything in the early game. Not only does this clutter your inventory, but it also means you're wasting precious time that could be spent farming or upgrading. If you're not using your loot filter to its full potential, you're losing out big time. I suggest using a filter that will highlight gear that will actually sell to progress and ignore the rest. Map overlay will change the way you farm, letting you spot loot and objectives from a mile away. Simply press M to enable it. But that's just the start. Let me show you how to make your currency work harder for you next so you don't end up spending it all on the wrong things.
Number 4.
Currency mismanagement. Don't let spending decisions hold you back. Currency mismanagement can be the silent killer of your progression. Whether it's an impulsive spending habit, following outdated builds, or constantly re-rolling without a plan, you'll quickly find yourself in a spiral of wasted resources. But what if you could spend smarter? It's important to research how to prioritize the best upgrades for your build. Research the meta and use your currency in the most efficient way possible. It's not about being a top build copy-paster, it's about winning with efficiency. And trust me, if you don't know this, you'll be left in the dust. Remember, meta isn't cringe, winners always win. Let's move on to the next big mistake, your farming strategy. If you're not optimizing that, you're leaving so much loot on the table.
Number 3.
Unoptimized farm strategy. Are you grinding without purpose? Failing to optimize your FE per hour could be costing you valuable resources and time. If you're not maximizing your farming strategy, you're literally wasting hours. Imagine getting the most out of every single minute you spend in game. Prior to this video, I've uploaded 3 of some of the top FE per hour videos on YouTube on screen now. Make sure to check them out. If not, you may always feel like you're behind. And if you stick to an optimized strategy and grind it out, RNGesus will surely reward you. Don't worry, we're almost there. Next up, I'll show you how to make sure you're making the most out of the auction house.
Number 4.
The auction house. You're missing out on easy profits if you don't know how to use the auction house correctly. First off, if your screen looks like this, you're going to want to zoom out with a simple setting. New players often struggle with finding the right gear or pricing their items. Without a decent understanding, you might as well be throwing your valuable loot away. Make sure you use the price filter and condition groups to minimize your search results. Want to make sure your items sell fast and for top price? I'm about to show you how to search and list like a pro so that you're never leaving money on the table. There's a value where most of the stock is at. You want to aim for just barely a little lower to guarantee yours a sell in most cases. With bigger items, this can be 1 FE. In smaller cases, this can be decimals. Come closer, pay attention. On slates, it matters if a mod is on the bottom or not, so it can be copied by Prairie and Moth slate setups. This can sometimes double or triple the value of the slate. Keep in mind, the auction house is global, so try to keep track of when one region will be dumping items before getting off and buying items when getting on. If you don't know this, somebody else is profiting from your hard work. There's one final trap that a lot of new players fall into: tunnel visioning on the wrong gear. Stick around for this last mistake or risk building a weak character.
Number 5.
Tunnel vision. Do you really need that one item, or would its cost be more beneficial spread out over a few pieces of gear? Tunnel visioning on a single piece of gear or an overvalued item is one of the worst mistakes you can make. Focusing on just one piece might seem like a shortcut to power, but it'll leave your entire build unbalanced and fragile. A strong build requires balance, just like a house needs solid walls, not just a golden roof. Don't make the mistake of thinking you need the perfect item. Focus on a balanced, well-rounded build that covers all aspects of defense, offense, and utility. And there you have it. 5 critical mistakes that could make or break your game in Torchlight Infinite. Avoid these and you'll be on your way to dominating the game in no time, just like me. If this video helps you, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, come hang out on Twitch sometimes. When I'm live playing ARPGs, I'll be there.